Chapter 4. What to do after having a conversation about child sexual abuse prevention. After having a conversation about child sexual abuse prevention, check in with yourself. How do you feel after having the conversation? What went well? And what might you do differently next time? Reflect on the response. How did the other person respond to the conversation? Were your boundaries respected? The other person's response may affect your decision about whether they're involved in the care of your child. Revisit the conversation. It's important to remember that these conversations can feel distressing and may trigger certain emotional reactions for some people. It can be helpful to revisit the conversation and debrief with the other person at a later time. Be clear with other adults about your expectations. Boundaries should show love and care, not distrust. Celebrate your courage. It's important to acknowledge that although it can feel uncomfortable to engage in these conversations, each one is a powerful step to create a safe world for your child. Recognize your courage and be proud of yourself. Important note: this conversation isn't a one-off. Conversations about child sexual abuse prevention are ongoing and will evolve alongside your child as they develop and experience new situations. Adapting the conversation. Although you may not feel comfortable having conversations about sexual abuse prevention, it is still important to take steps to advocate for your child's safety. You can go about the conversation differently and in a way that you're open to. Perhaps there is someone else that can take the lead and have this conversation for you. For example, your partner or a friend. Consider how you could adapt the conversation into something you're comfortable with. For example, you could send a text to your support network that explains your boundaries around posting images of your child online. You could also consider having the conversation in a different environment. For example, whilst doing an activity, going for a walk, or in the car where people aren't facing each other. Affirmation. You've got this. This may feel overwhelming, but take this step by step. When the conversation doesn't go to plan. In the event that the conversation does not go the way you expect, here are a couple of suggestions on how to finish the conversation and move forward. I've heard what you said, but I respectfully disagree. Let's agree to disagree. Finish by repeating your position, decision, or boundary. Don't hesitate to include firm, decisive language like, "Please stop doing this. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable, and this is not what I want." Supports for you. Hearing this may have brought up uncomfortable feelings and thoughts. Getting help for yourself is an important part of being able to provide support for your child. Have you ever heard that old saying, "Put on your oxygen mask before anyone else's"? If you're not functioning, how can you be of help to anyone else? You may have someone that you feel comfortable speaking to, or you may feel more comfortable speaking to a professional support service. Beyond Blue provides 24/7 brief counselling on 1300 22 46 36. Lifeline provides 24/7 crisis support 13 11 14. Blue Knot Foundation, empowering recovery from complex trauma 1300 657 380. 1-800-RESPECT. Support for you or someone you know who is experiencing sexual assault or domestic and family violence on 1-800-737-732. Additional resources are available on projectparadigm.com.au. These conversations are timely and urgent and require our collective efforts. We ask that you please share this across your own community because it's never too early to talk. Every step, question, and conversation counts. Thanks for taking the time. If you would like to download a copy of this resource, an electric hard copy is available at www.projectparadigm.com.au or at www.accce.gov.au.